Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. In this video we are going to check everything about tuples. As you could see in my channel, I've uploaded some videos about lists and strings, which I recommend you to watch them because I'm going to use some of the list methods in this video. So let's start. Let's define a tuple. For example, I define it as my tuple is equal to, for example, some fruits, apple, orange, and also mango, for example. Let's add some integers 1 2 3 2 0 and blah blah blah, and let's print the type of our variable, my tuple. Oh Jesus, as you can see, it returns us tuple. Okay, imagine you wanna check whether something is inside our string, inside our tuple, or not. You have to use conditions if, for example, apple, oh Jesus, why it is like this? Okay, apple in my tuple, if this, for example, print for us yes, else print no. So let's see what happens. It returns yes. But for example, it's something that is not inside our string. For example, let's try it, cherry. It returns no. How about you wanna show, for example, print some specific values inside your tuple, for example, from the first one toward the, for example, the third one. What should we do? Simply we have to write our tuple name at first and then use the square brackets. I want from 0 toward the third one. When I ask you to print it, you can see apple, orange, and mango. Others are not printed here. Or, for example, from the first one to the last one. My tuple, the first one we don't want it, toward the last one, just this last one. As you can see, it writes orange, mango, and it doesn't print the apple. So, what if you want to make some changes inside our tuple? For example, remove something or add something to our tuple. What should we do? Because tuples are the kind of data that are read-only and you cannot change them in the tuple type. What should we do? And also, I think it's the advantage of tuples, because being read-only increases the speed of our program, because your program does not have to read it and again write things inside your variable, and you just read your data from your tuple. So imagine you wanna change something inside your tuple. What should we do? Simply we should define a new list, and also we have to change the type of our tuple into a list because we want to make changes. List my tuple. Okay, what should we do? For example, we want to add a cherry to our tuple. So I write my list.append, because the append is the method for lists, not for tuples and anything else. Because of that, I recommended you to watch my previous videos because I explained completely append and extend to you. So let's just append, for example, cherry to our new list and just turn it back into tuple. My tuple is equal to my tuple is equal to the tuple my list. And let's print my tuple. You can see that it adds cherry at the end of our string. And to remove something from our tuple, let's simply just write my list dot remove And for example, we wanted to remove apple, and you can see that okay, apple is removed from our list, and cherry is again appended to our list because previously we added it to our tuple, and again because we redo this cell, it adds again cherry to our tuple. So the next thing that we wanted to do, for example, we have a tuple of fruits again, and name it fruits is equal to apple, mango, I don't know, for example, orange, and let's disregard. Okay, let's define some colors, for example. Yeah, for apple, for example, let's just write yellow, mango is orange, and this mango is, let's just consider the red for apple, for mango yellow, and for orange the orange. Orange is equal to, okay, now write fruits. So what happens is I ask my program to print all these three variables, print yellow and also print orange. Okay, let's play it. You can see that okay, the red is apple, the yellow is equal to mango, and the orange is equal to orange. But just let's add some other variables, for example, banana, cherry, and see what happened. Okay, it raised an error because we have 5 elements inside our tuple, but we have 3 variables to give them. Okay, so to solve this problem, we can add a star before our one of our variables here, and then you can see that okay, the orange turns to a list, which is list contains orange, banana, and cherry. But just change it, for example, for the yellow. What happens? You can see that okay, this apple for red, the mango, oh, it doesn't have n. Mango, orange, and banana is for yellow, and the orange is for cherry. Okay, for the next one, okay, what happens if we use the del for our tuple? For example, del fruits, and after that let's ask it to print our fruit. You can see there is an error because the previous line we completely deleted our tuple, so it doesn't recognize fruit anymore, and it raised an error. Just let's do it one more time because we need fruit for next cells. Next cell here. Okay, for example, you want to do some math operations with your tuple. I write fruits, for example, equals to fruits multiplied by 2 or 3. Let's see what happens. Print fruits. I think it will raise an error because of the previous cell. No, it doesn't raise an error. You can see that it printed the fruit tuple 3 times followed by each other. Orange, banana, cherry, again apple, cherry, again apple, and cherry. And how about, for example, plus these to each other? Do we have another? Yes, let's use my tuple. Is plus equal to fruits. We can simply write just my tuple is equal to my tuple plus fruits. They are same, it doesn't have any differences. So, and now let's ask our program to print my tuple. So we can see that okay, it adds our fruit after the last element of our my tuple, which is the last element is 2 cherries, and after 2 cherries we have fruits. Okay, and at the end, what are the tuple methods? They are really simple. We just have 2 methods for tuples. Let's just write our tuple name dot. The first one is count. Count. Oh Jesus. What's that count? Which shows us how many times does the input occurs inside our tuple. For example, I wanted to see how many times apple occurs inside our tuple. Let's print it and it's 3 because here the first one, the second one, and the third time that it occurs. And the second method for our tuples is fruits dot index, which returns the position of the first time that this method's input occurs inside our string. For example, let's write in the fruits, for example, let's write banana, and you can see it returns 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, and the third position, actually fourth position, you can see that banana is occurs. The indexes are started from 0 to the end. Okay, this was all about tuples. As you can see, they are simple variables inside your Python, but they are really helpful because they are just read-only, and it helps your program to have better and faster, to be faster, because your program does not have to the first time read your variable and then write it. So it is really helpful to increase your program's speed. Thank you to watch my video. Don't forget to press the subscribe and the like button.